Hey everybody, how's it going? So, here we are. This is finally episode 1 of our Let's Play World of Warcraft series. Now, this series is going to be very long, as I said in the sort of prologue video. It's going to be a very long running series. It may take me upwards of months. So, hopefully you guys are in for the long run. I know the other day I made that questions video, and people were asking me how long, or on the survey, it was asking how long you had played World of Warcraft for, and I said somewhere in excess of 100 hours. Well, here you go right here, across all characters across this account and all realms. You can see I've got 40 days on this account. Now I had, of course, I had another account before this. So yeah, let's get started in doing our first load of quests. And this is from Marshall McBride. And basically, all you have to do, very easy, you accept the quest and you come over here and you attack some wolves. Basically, like any MMO, the early game is really boring. But I mean, it's still fun even though it's kind of boring. You know, I really enjoy the early game of WoW, especially because you level up quite quick. It's always fun to be getting new abilities and things. So in this series we're going to be hopefully seeing parts of the game that I haven't seen before, because I have leveled up many different characters on the World of Warcraft, and I've played Horde and Alliance, and I still really need to max out a Horde character on this account. But yeah, I mean, there's no real rush for that. I mean, probably more Lords of Draenor. I will be playing an Alliance again, because I have played an Alliance for ages, like really since I started playing WoW, apart from the short amount of time that I actually played a Horde for back then. So when you turn in quests, if you've never played WoW, because a few of you in the comments said that you hadn't played WoW because of the subscription fees, when you complete a quest you get items, as you can see. Sorry about that, I just took a drink. You see you get items with stats on them. Now it's different to Guild Wars, because in Guild Wars you get all items as pretty much drops, or you can buy them from the heart vendor. The heart completion turns into a vendor, and you can basically buy pieces of armor from there, and that obviously uses a currency called karma. Well, in World of Warcraft you pretty much get all of your leveling gear from completing quests, which is good, because I mean it keeps you pretty much progressing the whole time. So because I'm playing a hunter, I have this energy bar called focus, and basically when you run out of focus you can't cast any of your abilities, so you have to kind of manage your focus. Now at the moment I can't manage my focus because, as you can see, I only have a focus spender, and other than that I've just got to let it regenerate slowly until obviously it comes back, and then I can cast another ability. This ability costs 30 focus to cast, and then obviously your auto attacks don't cost anything. So there's another quest complete, and you can see where you turn your questions just by the little question mark on the map. I know a lot of people had a lot of trouble in the early game, and people used to make add-ons for where to go for quests. So as you can see, level 3 already. The early levels go so quick, and finally we have an ability that regenerates our focus. So that's good. And over here we have the hunter trainer, so we have to talk to the hunter trainer, and she'll give us a quest to attack these, to basically use our steady shot, just so you get familiar with the steady shot and you know what it does, and that it's finally we have an ability with a cast bar. Most other casting or ranged DPS all start with castable abilities, but hunters only start with instant cast. So that's quite cool. Just like Guild Wars, the music for World of Warcraft is fantastic. as you heard right there. So now we have to kill goblin assassins, and we have to heal up the injured Stormwind infantry. Basically all you have to do is press on these guys, and that brings them back to life, which is good. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm a bit under the weather today. I've been ill for a few days, which is never good, but I mean, I think I'm starting to get a little bit better now, which is good. So obviously you can use your abilities at will, but obviously the best way to play Hunter would be to manage your focus so you never have any unused focus. So basically the best thing would be to do is use all your focus like that, regenerate some, and then instantly cast another ability to use your focus, so that you're doing the maximum amount of DPS while still retaining a little bit of focus to cast those abilities, but not just stockpiling up on focus. I'm a little bit guilty for just stockpiling up on focus every now and again. You can actually get an add-on that'll track your focus for you, so it's more in range, so you can see just how much focus you have without looking at the top of your screen. So another thing I have for you guys is, I want you guys to name this guy. Is our little wolf, and because we're Hunter, we get a pet. The only other class to get a pet is warlocks, I believe, and they have demons, sort of summons that they can summon into battle. However, they can't rename theirs. So you can rename our pet here as just a wolf for now. One day we may get a rare pet, but until then, we have our little wolf. So if you leave comments down below, then I'll look and upvote the ones that you think sound the best, and leave your own suggestions and people will upvote them, and then we can get our wolf to have a cool name. I love Northshire Abbey. I mean, it's a very, very simple place. Just Northshire. This is the Northshire Abbey, but it's a very simple place. But this is the first place that I really got invested. I actually was waiting right here while a friend of mine rode from Stormwind on his mount, and when he appeared, he was a little gnome warrior. Oh, it was so amazing. I can't believe I still have like vivid visions of like stuff like that happening. There's other things that I can tell you guys as well, just like that, but I'll leave it until we get up to that area, and then I can tell you all about it when we get there. Just so I don't kind of run out of stories in the first 3 episodes. So yeah, definitely pick a catchy name for our little wolf pet here. And maybe we'll keep him up until level 90. Maybe we'll keep him till level 90. Or we may replace him depending on what you guys think. Because obviously a few of you may want me to keep him, a few of you may want me to get rid of him for something else. Me personally, I quite like him, but... So somebody's added us to a group here. I'm not really sure. It's probably just... If you do accept group invites, it does make it quicker to do quests and stuff, because as they put out the fires and stuff, it should count towards you doing it. And as you can see, they're just waiting, whereas really they should be helping. So they're just kind of freeloading, so I don't know how I feel about that. Although it does keep them from killing my quest mobs, so yeah, I don't mind too much. So unlike Guild Wars, World of Warcraft is a very sort of aggressive game towards teaming up. I mean, there are advantages obviously to teaming up, but everybody has to dedicate loot to different people. It's not like Guild Wars where everybody gets a bit of loot. Whoever kills the monster gets that bit of loot. If you don't kill the monster, then you don't get the loot, obviously, but it's very different in that sense. Meaning that if I kill the monster and you help kill the monster, then there's a good chance that I do maybe 95% damage, but you do 5% damage. If we're in a group and an item drops, there's a good chance that you could win the item, even though that I put in the most effort and did the most damage. Which, I don't know, I guess I have...
See you later.
I have, obviously thoughts about that, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. So here is really what I consider to be the first kind of boss quest mob that you kill as a human, at least. I'll just be quiet for a little while so you can listen to the music. That's the one thing that really inspires me about games like World of Warcraft is the music, because it's just fantastic. It just immerses you that much more into the world. Like right now we're running through kind of like a forest. I've lost all my words right now. A fiery forest, and I guess this is from where Deathwing came. I don't remember the area being like this before the Cataclysm. I may be wrong, of course, but it's been that long now since Cataclysm actually happened. It's hard to remember. So here's our first kind of boss monster, as I was saying. He's kind of really easy. As you see, he's already dead. You don't have to loot him, but I did right there just to see if he dropped anything. Alright, so we got a cape from the mob, which is good, because that's one thing that World of Warcraft has over Guild Wars, is that capes are a thing. It's annoying, really, that capes aren't in Guild Wars 2, because I think they'd look amazing. Another thing that WoW has over it is obviously they have mounts, so as soon as we get to level 20 we can take a look at some of the mounts in game. Alright, so here is a quest reward that we should be worried about. See, as a hunter I'd be silly to take the staff, as obviously I don't use staffs. So the best thing for me is this crossbow here. And just like that we hit level 5. So in the next episode, guys, we're going to journey up to Goldshire, which is just up here, as you can see on the map. We're going to journey up there, we're going to take a little walk up there and see what Goldshire has to offer us. So that's bye from me, and bye from our pet wolf here, as you heard him, he was just saying bye to you guys. Again, don't forget to leave comments with a suggestion for his name. When you do that, obviously, I will read the comments, and in the next episode, or maybe the episode after, depending on if you guys have commented before or after that episode goes live, then he will be renamed to a different name. So until next time, guys, bye bye.